Okay, I'm here. I'm a few minutes late. Okay, I'm thinking that's Lori. Oh, it's Pat. Hey, Pat, you're my first and only one here. What are you up to today? Kathy, I know it's been a long time, ain't it? I know I could sit in yonder at the recliner, but I like doing it in here, and I feel like I can actually sit here a little bit now without my knees going crazy. What's up? It's the JPP. Hey, Helen. Hey, another Pat. Julie. I ain't been doing nothing, Pat. Oh, did you? Cool. I've got, I think when I did that, I didn't have my niece's tattoo yet. Did I have, did I have this? Let's see. I don't know. Where's the camera? Did I have this one when you watched it? Can you see that one? I don't think I had got that one yet on that video. I got this for my niece that passed away, and I can't remember when I did that video if she had already passed, but I got this done on her birthday. Are the babies asleep, Joan? Or at least Bo? It's Lou. Lou's got her nerd glasses on. Well, as long as they're in the bed, give you a minute to yourself. Of course, you probably cooking something. Yeah, there's Lori. The first one come in, Lori, I thought was you. I said, I bet that's Lori. I'm trying to decide if I want to prep tomorrow. I got to put in a grocery order to get the stuff for Holly's birthday. We're having her birthday cake. She said she made a cake. I'm thinking birthday cake. We're having her birthday party Sunday, and so I can't decide if I want to put in anything to prep tomorrow, or if I just don't want to, because I didn't plan anything to. What kind of cake did you make? I could go for some cake. Straight up, I could go for some cake. Right now with this coffee, piece of chocolate cake. Girl, I would have parked that truck right outside and let her tote it down and just put it straight up in the bed. Lou, gosh, me too. Holly don't want cake for her birthday. She wants chocolate eclair dessert, so that's what we're having Sunday. No, you can call it diet fatigue because I call it a diet. Y'all know I call it a diet. Diet is your lifestyle. I really don't know what the big deal is about calling it a diet. What you eat is your diet. If you change the way that you normally eat to lose weight, you're on a diet. I'm sorry. If I ate the way I used to eat, I would not be losing weight. I had to change the way I ate. That put me on a diet. I'm sorry. It just did. Y'all can agree or not agree. Granola's not hard, Lori. I've made it. It's not hard at all. I used to make some for David back in the day, back when I cooked from scratch, and it's real good. I mean, I could make it today, but it's pretty sugary. You agree, Helen? This diet is my lifestyle. If you want to, if you want to call it a lifestyle, there you go. I have a diet lifestyle right now. I don't. I'm doing terrible dieting. I'm doing terrible. I'm just kind of eating like I want to eat. The past month, it's done me okay, but it bit me in the butt this week. Of course, I did eat a whole lot. Like I ate all day. It seems like I just had eating days, eating days, eating days. I've been kind of feeling like that today, but I've been doing so. Ugh, preach it, Lou. Golly. Fatigue in general. Pat, I think so too. I don't think it helped. I mean, 2 months. I hope you don't get it neither, Lori. Mm-mm. I know what you're talking about, John. You've been doing some eating here lately. If I was in your shoes, I would be. I would be. I would turn straight to the food. I would try not to, but I know I would fail. I hadn't stress eat this past week. I don't really feel good. I don't care. I'm going to eat. Eat. Y'all know that kind of eating? We've had some sun, Pat, but I don't go outside, so I don't get any of it. So the sun can shine till the cows come home. If I don't go outside and get some of it, it ain't helping me. Oh, Lou, me too. They won't give me no good drugs, so I might as well turn food. If they give me some real drugs. They won't. Ever since I quit having the pain medication for my knee, I ain't got nothing. Of course, what they give you for your knee ain't nothing. Yeah, I don't hardly cure a headache, but you take it. Now, I had a doctor, she retired. She's the one I told y'all about before. She was my primary care, and her husband was my kidney doctor. Well, she retired and she was young. I think when you got a kidney doctor husband to keep everything going, you can retire. I would hate to think I spent all that time in medical school and all the bills and everything to turn around and retire after, not a whole lot of years. But hey, Darlene. But when she retired, ain't nobody give me a pain pill since. Not exaggerating. And that was probably, I think she retired before I ever started YouTube. It was probably 5 years ago, because she knew the pain I was in, and she monitored me. She made sure, I was doing what I was supposed to be doing. I didn't abuse it. And then she retired, and the drug, it's now to where the people who abuse the drugs have made it bad for the people who actually need the drugs for the pain, because I guess they think everybody's a risk of doing something they're not supposed to be doing. So I don't know. I went to pain management a couple years ago. He wouldn't give me nothing. He just wanted to do the shots. But the shots don't work no more. They quit working. Excuse me. I've just had a runny nose for the longest time. Speak up. Speak up. Yes, Pat. That's when my back got worse. Before I found out what was wrong with it, what the treatment he was doing to me, it got to where it was like some machine that would like pull your bottom and make your back go like that. I finally had to quit because I would be in tears when that thing got through and I couldn't walk. So I told him, I said, I can't do this anymore. And then I went and found a back doctor, a neurosurgeon, took the x-rays and found out all the things that was wrong with it. And that chiropractor should have never done any of that to me. So, no more. Hey, Susan. I don't know, Pat. I don't know if that stuff works. I've had it before, plenty. When I used to go to the chiropractor for the rest part of my back, but I couldn't really tell the difference. What'd you say, Darlene? 2 loaves of sourdough bread in the oven, hot dog and hamburger buns, raisin to go in, put yogurt in the strain, and making my dog's food. Good grief, girl. You busy, busy. I love bread. I love bread. Bread and butter. I would like to make some bread. I want to go to the bread store, just look and see what they got. But gosh, I'll eat it. It is hard, Lou. I've done low carb, and when I did it, I was good at it, and I did it. But then once you fall off, like you're like, okay, I got to have bread or else. It's hard to get back. It is. Hey, Rachel, one slice a day. See, I just don't have. I don't have willpower like that on some things. Miss Sylvia. Oh, are they? Are they, Pat? Food Line? Who does Food Line own Hannaford, or does Hannaford own Food Line, or does one company? I didn't know Food Line had ever been sold. Food Line is where I go to Salisbury to the thrift stores. That's where their headquarters is. That's where they started. Is right there in Salisbury. DeHazen. DeHazen. Huh. I did not know Food Line sold. I wonder when that happened. No, no Shop and Save. We had a Save a Lot, and it closed down. It's now a beauty supply store. Where I seen somewhere they're putting up a new Compare Foods, which we used to have one of them years and years ago, and it like went away. But it always smelled in there. Every time you went in, it just had mm-mm, a funky smell. Lord, did I ever tell y'all about the? Oh, I could eat a whole loaf. I ever tell y'all about the fish camp right up in the little town next to us that some of the employees after hours went in there and slaughtered a goat and they got busted and the fish camp shut down. We used to like to go there too. So that makes you think, had they done that before? Was goat's blood on everything? Mm. It's some other kind of restaurant now. This was many years ago. But yeah, somehow they got busted. No, they was doing it to eat, Lou. They was doing it to eat. Yes. Yes. I don't know how you can ever look in the face of a goat and then turn around and eat one. Have y'all ever seen a goat in real life and go look at their eyes? Goats are a trip. Goats are funny. Goats are funny as pets. My brother used to keep goats. They are funny. But if you look at their eyes, just the way they look at you, and then think you're going to eat one, no. Of course, I ain't going to eat one whether he's got eyes or not. But I just can't see myself eating nothing but the normal, what I consider normal stuff to me. Cows and pigs and chickens. Turkeys, So much personality. Yes, Lou. Oh, I bet it was good, Sylvia. Huh. I don't eat rabbit. I never eat rabbit back when my first husband hunted. I ate squirrel. We eat squirrel. He hunted squirrel, but he never hunted rabbit. Maybe he just didn't like it when he was growing up or something. But we eat squirrel and deer. That's as far out of the pocket as I've gone. Oh, interesting, Pat. I didn't know. Oh, you got some squirrels in your attic. He's doing good, Kathy. He just went to bed. I heard him shut the door. He was in there getting me a snack when I come in here. Tastes like chicken. You know what I always used to say, Laverne? Oh, Lord, there's trouble. I always used to say, Laverne, well, if it tastes like chicken, just eat chicken. That's what they say about frog legs. Tastes like chicken. Then just eat some chicken legs. I ain't eating no frog. I ain't eating no frog legs. Girl, I ain't eating no frog legs. Okay, Pat. My mama's best friend, she did. You're not getting near my eyes with no tattoo machine. Have you ever seen a tattoo machine? One little and you're done. No, 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 no. Well, thank you, Louise. I don't have my light. I've lost it. It's that right here on this desk, that little light that I'd pin up here. It's gone. Lost it. So I don't have much light on the subject. Do you, darling? Laverne? You need to have a talk with her. What you say, Sylvia? Your weight loss has stalled. Oh, it is frustrating. Oh, honey, I get weepy a lot too. Golly. Oh, this book right here, Pat. You know what? I ain't colored no squares in. Of course, I might have to uncolor some since I gained weight. I don't know. Let's see. I'm colored up to 250. Well, I'm gonna leave it. I'm at 250. That page right there. Is that what you talking about? Yeah. Well, you tell Ralph thank you. My birthday twin. Me and Lori's husband have the exact same birthday and year. Well, that's a good reason to get weepy, that's for sure. Listen, Holly sent me a reel this morning, made me cry. Lou, I done told David if when he has his wrist surgery, I say, you gonna find something to do because you're not sitting up in here in my butt for 6 months. We can't do it. We have been on 2 different schedules our whole marriage. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Ooh, are you? Nice. You know, we love our husbands. We do. We love them, but sometimes up under the butt's too much. Okay, Darlene. Well, I'm glad you stopped by when you did. Oh, he will, Lou, because he'll go crazy. He can't sit around but so long. When he sits around, he's tired. He's tired. Excuse me. Listen, tell him he better start picking up the slack. I bet it was, Pat. Lord, David will probably be driving that truck in his 80s. I could be wrong, but now that's where I'm lucky. David is not a whiner. Thank goodness. I can't whine and he whine too. He don't complain. He don't whine. I complain enough for the both of us, I guess. He don't care. He don't care. Don't really nothing bother him. I don't understand it. Find him things to do. Start finding him things to do, Louise. Make him a list. Then stick him out in the garage with a bunch of wood and some power tools and tell him to get busy. Build you some stuff. Lucy, I said what I said. Oh, that's cool, Louise. Listen, they talk about she sheds, but men need somewhere to go to. They do. David, he loves his garage out there. He loves that place. Now, see, I can't graze on stuff like that. I can't do it, Pat. I can't do it. It ain't in me. No, I have not seen that. I like to graze on carbs if I'm going to graze. That's my preferred food of choice. I'm hungry right now. We talking about food, making me think I need some. I didn't bring me nothing in here because I try not to eat on camera. But I'm about to eat in front of y'all right now. Ugh, my belly's making noise. Listen, I got my gown on. Got my shorts on under it. I was a little bit cold. I figured y'all don't care. I didn't wash my hair. I just kind of sprayed it with some water and patted it down because I sleep with a CPAP. And so it goes around my head. And when I get up in the morning, my hair is just like straight up like that. It's terrible. That's when I'm in the bed. If I wear the CPAP in the chair, it don't get like that. Okay, Lou. That's what I called this one when he built it. It's the size of a small house. I said the garage mahal. That's exactly what I called it. Oh, what'd you buy? What did you buy? Louise got her a new kitchen gadget. Tell us. Tell us in case we need it. I know, Lou, right? Of course, now mine stays out there. Oh, like you slice for lunch meat, that kind of thing, and roasts and things. Cool. Oh, don't you just love it, Pat? I love mine. I don't have one. Oh yeah, that'll be good. I love Reubens. Golly. When we go out, I'd try there's two things. No, there's three things I like to try at restaurants. I like to try people's Reubens. I like to try their meatloaf because it's never as good as mine. And I like to try their tater salad. It's never good as mine. But I like to try it just to see. Oh, what brand did you buy this time? Instant Pot? No, you need one, Sylvia. Oh, I love mine. Okay, you should love it, Pat. I've never had a bread machine. I've often thought I wanted one, but I've never gotten one. And you can find them at the thrift stores all the time, but I never know if they're all the parts are to them because I don't know what all comes with a bread machine. See, it's just with me and David, it's just there's different kind of breads I want to make. I sit around and think, oh, I want to make some bread, but it's too much for me and David to eat. I'm gonna I'm gonna break down and make some though, and then I'm gonna eat it. Bucket and a little paddle. Oh, I like beer bread. So do you just dump everything in there and it stirs it up, bakes, rises and bakes it and everything? The thing, yes, the thing. Yeah, dang. Well, it just handles it for you then, don't it? Oh, okay. Well, I hadn't made my own pizza dough in so long. I just don't cook from scratch like I used to. When the kids were home, I was like the scratch queen. Everything, everything, everything. I was just Susie homemaker. You know what I'm saying? But golly, as they started leaving, and then it was just me and David, and one would come back, and blah 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 blah. Now it's just been me and David for how many ever years? I just don't have the notion to do that stuff. I just don't have the notion. Yeah, there's some, Louise. Listen, I got to start cleaning my freezer out, Laverne. We could be planting a big garden. I got to make room for all the beans I'm going plant. All the beans and peas. Shoo! P- pizza, 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 hmm. Pizzazz, pizza pizzazzer. Oh, I'm excited too, Pat. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. If he gets this blasted tractor fixed. Oh, I've seen those on TV. My mama used to can October beans. They always planted October beans, and she used to can the beans. To me, it's just easier to freeze them. Just shell them and freeze, shell them and freeze. Yeah, container garden's kind of hard. You know what I can keep alive? These here succulents. That's what they're called, succulents. I think it's a jade plant. Since I brought it in for the winter, it has gotten huge. I have a jade plant and I have some other, whatever it is, and I keep them one on each because I got a table and two chairs on each side of the porch. And so I keep it on the table. And golly, that thing has really blown up. But that's what I can keep alive. I can plant something out in a pot, but I don't go out there and water it. So, oh yeah, snake plants. You can't kill a snake plant. They'll last to your next generation. A nice raised bed garden would be nice. That would be real nice. You wouldn't have to do all that bending over. Of course, we just sit on buckets. Listen, speaking of sitting on buckets, now that my butt ain't as big, I should be able to sit on a bucket and pick some beans. Are you kidding? The dog ate your maters? Well, see, the only thing is out there where we're planting is in the field in front of Holly's house. And there's like woods everywhere. There's deers, rabbits. They're going to probably eat us out of house and home. They used to. So we're going to like build some pie pan scarecrows and stuff like that. Oh, yes, I will have to do some videos, Pat. I'll definitely have to do some videos. Laverne, you killed a snake plant? Lord have mercy, girl. I didn't think you could kill them things. You live in West Atlanta, Louise? Sometimes David goes to West Atlanta because he goes to Atlanta every single night. Well, Monday through Friday. Girl, $4.99. It don't last as long as they say it's supposed to last, though. It does not last 90 minutes. About an hour. He has to go downtown. His terminal's downtown. Or not like the square of downtown, but in Atlanta. That's where we meet. We meet in Charleston, West Virginia, at the McDonald's. Yep. That's a long ride up and back. A block from the state capitol. Well, I'll be dog. And I hope you don't expect me to remember that. Y'all know me and David was watching TV in there a while ago. That's why I was a little bit late. Because we was watching something about police chases, and I need to see how it ended up. If he caught them, it was 3 bank robbers, and marigolds. Oh, I'll have to look into that because you can get marigold seeds and just smatter them about, like around the perimeter. But they have that Neriva. I said, boy, if I thought that stuff worked. I said, and then they got that other one. He said, Prevagen. I'm like, yep, that's the one. If I thought that stuff worked, I'd get it. Because my memory is kaflooey. I've forgotten so many things about my children when they were little. I don't remember things, and it hurts my heart. It really does. Okay. Well, I'll have to remember that. The smaller size. Oh, I didn't know they had big marigolds, Laverne. Oh, the CPAP's messed you up, Louise? Listen, I was this close. What did I tell y'all? 5 somethings away from being normal and not needing my CPAP. Mm-hmm. I think I'm close enough to quit, but whatever. Oh my gosh, so do I. I forget. Oh my gosh. I forget everything. I wouldn't mind forgetting, okay, something from last week. What really hurts me is the stuff I've forgotten about my children. The stuff I've forgotten about when I was growing up. I would tell y'all more stories, but I can't remember them. So, but Louise, don't talk to me about crying. Listen, look at me crooked, I'll cry. I wonder why, Laverne. Yes, Pat, born and raised right here where I sit. Matter of fact, this house I'm living in, we bought from my mama. So I started living in, I was born in 62, but then I started living in this house in 71 until I moved out and got married and stuff. So I'm back home in the house that I grew up in for the most part. most of my life. Man cub. Got the man. What? I got the man cub that works for national parks as a ranger diploma. And I was so happy, just cried. Just, I don't know what you're talking about, Louise. I don't know what a man cub is, though. Oh, I see what you're saying. You don't let him be a man. How old is he? He's a man. You let him be a man. Yes, he's a man. He's 26. He's a man. Has he moved out yet, or is he still at home? Oh, he lives in the parks? Oh. Oh, I got you. So is his housing free and he has all this money to spend from his paychecks? Is that how that comes from? They do, Pat. Of course, mine didn't. My new money didn't grow on trees. We didn't have nothing, and they knew it. Oh, man, that's cheap living. That's cheap living right there. No, Pat's been to Arcadia. No, Sylvia, don't be scared. Listen. Oh, do you, Lori? Sylvia, let me tell you what I was doing yesterday. And I was sitting there laughing at myself out loud. I was sitting on my chair with my legs stuck out, and I was just doing this. With my legs, bouncing my legs up and down, up and down, up and down. I was just laughing. I'm like, look what you can do. No pain. I was bending them. I was doing all this, bouncing them up and down. Don't you be scared. Don't you be scared. Uh-uh. You get psyched out, but you get psyched out in a good way. Because, golly, when that pain is over, you're going to love that thing. So happy. Listen, some people wanted to see like where I live and stuff like that. So when it starts warming up, I'm gonna take my little camera and I'm gonna go uptown and I'm gonna walk around and videotape different things. Mm-hmm. No, Carol, you're just fine. That pain is different. And one of the things that makes it different is it leaves. That initial pain goes away. And then guess what? You don't have no pain. It's my back that ain't going to hold up on me. That's the part that's going to get me. Oh, I was miserable, Sylvia. I ain't going to lie to you. I was miserable. But it didn't last. It did not last. It hurt. It hurt way worse than the first one. The first one was a dream. You might have a dream. They say your legs are different. You might have a dream knee. Like my first one was just like, and my second one hurt like snot. But I got over it, and it. I mean, it stops. That's right, Louise. Then you just one day you're just not hurting and like, oh, okay. Well, that's done. I am going to Laverne, just not right now. I've had enough physical therapy with my knees. I've gone enough the past 2 months. So I ain't going at this time, but I am going to try it. They told me where they're at, there's another one over at a different location, and that would be the location where they would do more for your back. So I wouldn't be seeing the same girls that I saw for my knees. Should I prep tomorrow? Should I? Should I? That's what I was saying. Jiffy knee surgery. Oh, I couldn't tell you, Pat. I I couldn't tell you. I ain't never heard of that. I don't know what they did to mine, so I don't know. I still have numbness around the scar in the middle. It was good, Pat. It was. Oh, good grief, Louise. I would hate that. David will eat a leftover. He don't care. I need to Laverne, but I just can't decide if I want to. See, I don't know if I'd eat that, Louise, because I don't eat capers. And I don't necessarily like lemon on my chicken. Ain't that lemon? Thank you, Carol. Listen, I always have said I had to be, just from my circumstances in life, um, has dictated me to be strong. So I think that's where I got my attitude, I guess. I don't know. Y'all don't see my attitude. I got one. I do, Laverne. Oh my Lord, I do. And oh my Lord, I don't feel like it. I have sat here, I kid you not. I've got that's what I was starting to tell y'all. I've got my Instacart order for the stuff for Holly's party on Sunday because I didn't order the meat or nothing like that. And I put in there something I was going to prep. I ain't going to do it. I take it out. Now I think of something else. And I put the ingredients in there. I don't want to do that. Now I take it out. So right now it's out. I don't have anything in there for prep. So listen, Louise, I come from a strong mama. She come from a strong mama. So I don't really know no other way. Oh, they say knees are way worse than hips. That's what they told me. The PT, she said your knees are way worse than hip surgery. Mm-hmm. Sylvia, has he had his knees done or hips or anything? And boy, Pat, your ankles, they do some work, don't they? Good grief, Louise. How long did that take? How long did it take them to figure out that was bad? That they was bad? Years? Was it years? You didn't walk for 5 to 6 years till they figured out that they were bad? Hmm. Well, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? You're depressed. You can't walk. You're in a wheelchair. You got a family. Of course, you're going to put on weight. That's what would happen to me. Good, because I was fixing to say my name would be on that hospital. It'd be the Maness Memorial. Play play pools. I wish I had a play pool in the backyard. I bet it is, Louise. If I had a pool in my backyard, it would have to be sitting out in front of the garage. There you go, Louise. Because you ain't got a choice. You got a family. Of course, if you ain't got a family, you still ain't got a choice. You got to keep going. We got to do what we got to do. We are women, hear us roar. Right? Of course, now David, I've told him so many times over our marriage, if I had to do what he does, we'd be living in a ditch. We'd be living in a ditch. We would. We ain't got nowhere to put it. We ain't got nowhere to put it, Louise. Out in front of the garage is going to be paved one day. I roll my eyes at that because that ain't never going to happen. Hmm. It's weird feeling, ain't it, Pat? I rub my leg. Sometimes it itches, and I can just scratch and scratch, and it don't do nothing. Hey, Mary. You know what I could go for right now? I shouldn't talk about this if we're worried about losing weight, but I could go for some pizza. I don't have any. I could really go for a hamburger. I'm gonna have to put hamburgers on the menu next week. We had hot dogs this past week. David said, "We'll have hamburgers next week." Well, when I made my menu, I didn't think about it, so we're probably gonna have to have hamburgers next week, or else we're gonna have to go out and get some. Really, I like the grilled hamburgers, but he's got so much going on out there with that tractor. I ain't gonna ask him to grill because we charcoal grill, so it's a little bit more work. Oh, it's 2:00. Listen, y'all gonna get mad if I call it at an hour. That gonna be all right with y'all? I ain't eating no Euro meat. That's lamb, ain't it? I ain't eating no lamb. I told you I eat pigs and cows and chickens and sometimes turkeys and fish. Woo, I love fish. All the ocean stuff except squids. I don't eat squids. I have, but I don't. Yeah, I would want it with beef. I used to make them and put them in the freezer, Pat. Squid is chewy. I do love shrimp, oysters. My favorite other than fish, the shellfish is scallops. Oh my gosh, I could eat my weight in real scallops. God. Roll it up. You mean roll it up? I do have some tortillas. Oh, I need to go in there and find me something. All right. Well, I am going to call it instead of sitting here for 2 hours like we do. Maybe we'll work back up to our 2 hours because sometimes we get started talking and we really just getting into it. But I like salmon patties. So I hope y'all have a good weekend. And I don't know if I'm going to see y'all for prep tomorrow or not. I just don't know. If not, maybe I'll see you for something. I don't know. Yes, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go in here and find me something to eat and put Criminal Minds on because it criminal. No, this is Friday. Dadgummit. No, I might have to put on Heartland. I don't know. Okay. Well, bye, y'all. I'm glad y'all came. We had a good time. Okay. I'm going to end. Bye.